Okay, so hello mga ka-channel. Welcome sa ating online classroom tutorial. I am Profbanie at ang magiging topic natin ngayon ay tungkol sa series and parallel circuit. So we are going to solve what is the difference between the two circuits. So i-solve natin kung ano nga ba yung series, ano yung parallel. Pero bagong lahat, nais ko muna magpapasalamat sa lahat, no? 25,000 viewers na walang sawang sinusubaybayan yung ating mga post online. Kaya tayo naman nagpo-porsige pa na gumawa pa ng mas maraming content dun sa ating magiging post dun sa online tutorial. Kaya paki-share at para naman makita na iba na hindi pa hindi pa nakapanood dito, ay magkakaroon sila ng pagkakataon na matuto kahit tayo nasa panahon ng pandemya. So alam naman natin, this channel has been created during the time of pandemic. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so in this tutorial we are going to discuss the series circuit and the parallel circuit. So I have now the following circuit, no? So naka-ready niyan. So I have made that earlier dito sa sa paintbrush, no, para hindi na tayo ma-delay. Dito sa series circuit, so we have the 30 volts. Yung R1 is equals to 6 ohms and the R2 to 4 ohms. Ngayon, kung masasabi natin dito sa left side, yung series circuit na yan, pag sinabi natin series, it is a connections of one after the other. So ibig sabihin yan, parang kadena yan, dire-diretso lang. No, yung common na pinaka-particular no, yung pinaka-popular no, yung Christmas lights, no, na before it is connected in series. Pag nagkaroon ng mga problems, so kailangan mo i-check lahat yung mga bulb na yan para ma-identify mo kung nasaan talaga yung sira. Okay? So, yun, gaya na sabi ko, it is a connections of one after the other. Okay? So, meaning, only one path for the current to flow. Okay? So, dito naman tayo sa right side. Ito naman yung tinatawag natin na parallel circuit. So, meron siyang supply na 20 volts. Ibig sabihin yan, it is a connection of resistor across each other. So, meron tayong mga tatlong branches, di ba? Yung R1, which is the 2 ohms, the R2, the 4 ohms, and the R3, the 5 ohms. So, ibig sabihin naman dito, multiple path for current to flow. Okay, so pwede siyang dumaan dito sa R1, pwede sa R2, and pwede siya dumaan dito sa R3 direction. Ngayon dito sa sa series natin, kapag nangyari, no, kapag nag-a-add tayo ng mga additional, no, yung tinatawag natin ng mga additional bulb, so ano mangyayari? Okay, ano mangyayari? Halimbawa, naglagay tayo ng dalawang bulb or tatlong bulb in series. In series ay magkakaroon tayo ng mga tinatawag natin na mga voltage drop, no? So kung meron tayong 30 volts, kung meron tayong mga 3 resistor dyan, ibig sabihin yung bawat resistor niyan ay meron siyang voltage drop, no? Kung ilang voltage siyang dadaan dyan. Not like dito sa parallel na the same, no? So walang ano dyan. Lahat to sa mga branches yan still 20 volts pa rin. Okay? So balik tayo, no? So nakikita natin yung ating schematic diagram. So we have the schematic symbols for voltage, which is the 30 volts. Yung longest side ng ating schematic symbol, so represent yan sa positive. So ito siya, positive siya, no? Okay? Then yung shortest side, ito naman yung negative. Okay? So pag sinabi natin, it is a conventional current flows from positive to negative. Right? Diba? So, ibig sabihin yan, conventional flows of current represent the flows of positive charges. Okay? Pero yung electron, it is the flow of the opposite direction. So, ibig sabihin, from negative to positive. So, ito yung kanina, diba? So, from positive, papunta doon sa negative. So, yung pag sinabi natin opposite direction, from negative, papunta doon sa positive. So, ito yung kanina, yung tinatawag natin na conventional. Okay. So, ngayon, maghanap tayo, no? Magkaroon tayo ng mga example. So, example, meron tayong series circuit. Okay? Pag nag-connect tayo ng dalawang light bulb in series together, di ba? So, kaya nga pag sabi nating series, it is a connection nyo one after the other, no? Magkakasunod sila. Okay? So, ang mangyari sa light bulb, ang mangyari dyan, medyo dim na yung isa. Kasi nababawasan siya ng brightness. Okay? Kasi, di ba, masabi natin, meron siyang voltage drop, di ba? So, mabawasan yung brightness niya, but if you connect that in parallel, the light bulb would be very bright. Sabi sabihin, masyado siyang maliwanag. So, ipapakita ko sa inyo kung bakit. So, kung sa series, habang nagdadagdag tayo ng bulb, yung total resistance, tandaan nyo na, habang nagdadagdag tayo ng bulb dito sa series, yung total resistance, so ito yung total resistance, okay? So, yung total resistance goes up your increase, okay? Pero yung current naman, pag sinabi natin current, ay nagdi-decrease. So, why? No? So, yan yung magiging discussion natin as we go on further, no? So, tandaan yan. Ang total resistance habang nagdadagdag tayo ng bulb, yung total resistance increase while the current decrease. Okay? So, ibig sabihin ng series and series circuit, then, pag nagkabit tayo ng 5 resistors, no? So, example, we have the 5, resistor 2 is 10, resistor 3 is 4, resistor 4 is 1, and resistor 3 is 3. So, ang mangyari dyan, the voltage will be divided as we go on further. So, ibig sabihin yan, itong 30 volts, ang dadaan dun sa, sa R1, iba kaysa dadaan dun sa R2, sa R3, R4, at saka yung R5. Okay? So, mamaya magkaroon tayo ng mga problem solving. Pero ngayon, dito sa parallel circuit, okay? Ang mangyari dyan, yung voltage remains the same. So, kung 20 volts siya, 20 volts pa rin yan. Kaya kung halimbawa, ilang light bulbs yung ilalagay natin, as long yung battery natin ay malakas, ang light bulb natin would be remain bright. Napakaliwanag niya kasi 20 volts pa rin, no? Sample 20 volts pa rin, no? Kaya nasabi ko nga, as we add resistor in series, the resistance goes up. Pero in parallel, kapag nagdadagdag tayo ng resistor and resistance goes down or decrease, pero ang mangyayari dyan, more current. Okay, ang gulo, di ba? Okay? Sa parallel circuit, kapag nagdadagdag tayo ng resistors, the resistance goes down or decrease. Pero yung mangyayari dyan sa more current. Okay? Okay, so sample tayo. So, halimbawa, how to solve series. Okay, meron tayong R1 of 6 ohms and R2 with the 4 ohm. So, gagamitin natin yung yung Ohm's law formula. Okay, so dito makikita natin yung popular na Ohm's law, yung bilog, di ba? So, ang ibig sabihin, it is pag sinabi natin Ohm's law, okay, it is the basic on how to compute electricity, no? Kung paano tayo magko-compute ng voltage, the current, and the resistance. So, pag sinabi natin Ohm's law, describe the relationship between the current, voltage, and the resistance. Okay, so using the equation, di ba? So, halimbawa, voltage is equals to IR. Okay, so voltage equals to IR. Okay, kapag sinabi natin voltage, okay, so it is measure in volts. Ito yung E, di ba? So measure natin yan sa volts. Pagdating na sa may current, it is measured in amperes, and yung resistance, it is measured in ohms. Okay, so ngayon dito sa ating series, no? Let's take for example. So we have the R1 6 ohms, the R2 4 ohms. Then we have the supply of 30 volts. So with the use of the Ohm's law formula, we are going to solve the current. Kasi missing yung current, di ba? So we have the voltage, we have the resistance. So kung titingnan natin yan, we have the voltage and resistance. So yung nawawala dyan, we're going to solve for the current. So once na current yung nawala, so equals to voltage over the resistance. Okay? So transform natin. So, yung voltage is equals to 30. Then, ang gagawin muna natin para makuha natin yung total resistance. So, R1 plus the R2, so equals to 10 ohms. So, ito yung magre-represent 10 ohms. So, yung current natin is equals to 30 divide by 10 is equals to 3 amperes. So, meron tayong 3 amperes. So, ibig sabihin yan, yung 3 amperes of current leaves the battery and flows to its resistor. So, ibig sabihin yung 3 amperes, no? So, ito yung 3 amperes. Then, nagdadaan niya doon sa, sa mga resistor. Okay. So, ngayon, solve natin yung, yung voltage drop across doon sa bawat resistor. So, start tayo doon sa, sa 6 ohm resistor. So, ilang voltage yung across sa resistor. So, ilang voltage naman din across dun sa 4 ohm. So, we have the formula. So, ang gagawin natin dyan, ang hinahanap natin kung ilang voltage, diba? Okay, so we have the current of 3 amperes. Okay, so current natin of 3 amperes. So, we have the current of 3 amperes. Then, using the Ohm's law formula, no? So current, so ang gawin natin, voltage, okay, so medyo masikip na siya. So, voltage is equals to the current multiplied by resistance, by R1. Okay, so doon sa R1 natin. Ngayon, so current, we have the 3 amperes. Okay, so 3 amperes times, okay, 6 is equals to 18 volts. So, bibig sabihin dito sa R1, nagkaroon siya ng voltage drop, meron siyang 18 volts. Okay? So, pagdating naman sa R2, okay, so 3 amperes, multiply natin sa 4. Okay, so number 4, so we have 12 volts. So, dito, sa 4 ohms, meron tayong 12 volts. So, ibig sabihin yan, nagkaroon tayo ng voltage drop doon sa R1, yung 18 volts. Pagdating doon sa R2, is the 12 volts. Right? Okay, so leave natin yan. Check naman natin ngayon yung yung the parallel circuit. Okay, so we have the 2 ohms, R2, the 4 ohms, and the R3. We have the 3 ohms connected in parallel. Okay? So we're going to find the current flowing in its resistor. So again, we're going to use the Ohm's law formula. So ayon dito sa circuit, we're going to solve for the current that flows to its resistor. So in Ohm's law formula, voltage divided by the resistance. So siyempre current, di ba? So meron tayong current, okay, so is equals to voltage divided by the resistance. Okay, so paano natin masosolve yan? In parallel circuit, the voltage across are the same. Kaya kung halimbawa 20 volts ng supply, same voltage pa rin pass through its resistor. Ngayon dun sa sa R1, so ilang ilang amperes. So lalagay natin ngayon. So we have the voltage of 20. So 20, okay, so divide by the resistance of R1, which is the 2, so equals to 10 amperes. So ibig sabihin yan, 10 amperes of the current flowing and the 2 ohms resistor. So we have the 10 amperes. Okay, so next, the R2, so 20, lagyan natin yan R1, 20 divide by 4. Ito yung R2, di ba? So 20 divide by 4, so we have the 5 amperes. So dito meron tayong 5 amperes sa R2. Pagdating sa R3, so ganun din, voltage divided by 5. Okay? So this time 20 divided by 5, so equals to 4 amperes. So ibig sabihin yan, so means 4 amperes close to 5 ohms resistor. So we have the 4. Okay, so 4 amperes. Right. So overall, kung isosolve natin yan, no? So 10 plus 4, plus 5 plus 4, we have the 19 amperes leaves the battery. Okay, so conclusion natin, no? In this current, ang tanong, kapag ang 19 amperes reach this way, how much the current flows in this direction? Okay, so ano yung magiging ano natin kapag nag-close tayo ng ganitong direction? Okay, so sa 19 amperes, okay, so gawin natin yung 19 amperes ito, di ba 10? Okay, so dadaan siya riyan. So sa 19 amperes, okay, minus 10, so dito magkakaroon tayo ng 9. Okay, so you have the 9 amperes, di ba? Then after that, okay, so mangyari dyan kapag yung 9, okay, so yung 9, so di ba 19 sa 9, di ba? Then minus 5, okay, so mangyari dyan 9 minus 5, so we have the 4 amperes. Okay, so din dito next, punta tayo dito sa ibaba. Okay, punta dito sa baba, so 4 plus 5. Okay, so 4 plus 5. So, meron tayong 9 amperes. Okay, ibig sabihin 9 amperes of current flows to goes this way, no? Dito sa ano, sa ano na to, no? R2. Then yung 9, pagdating dyan, 9 plus 10. So, ito yung 10, diba? So, 9 plus 10. So, we have 19. Okay. So, 19 amperes of plowing papunta dito sa ano, sa okay, so ganun siya, papunta dyan, then papunta dun sa battery. So mayroon dyan 19 amperes. Okay, so yun yung ating formula kung paano natin i-solve, no? Ilang amperes bang dumaan sa R1, yung R2 5 amperes, R3 4 amperes. So since ito ay sa ano, no, amperes. Okay, so magyari dyan 19 minus no sa 10, okay, magiging siya 9. Then 9 minus 5 magiging 4, diba? So bababa sa dito, ano? So 4 plus 5 magiging siyang 9, then 9 plus 10, so we have the 19 amperes. Okay, so that's all. And in our next tutorial, so magkakaroon tayo ng part 2 dito sa ating mga computation, no? So combination ng ano, ng series parallel, and we're going to discuss also the what we call the yung mas ano pa na mas advanced na mga computation regarding dito sa series, parallel, and series and parallel. Okay, so that's all, and see you in my next tutorial. Bye bye. Maraming salamat po sa panonood sa aking video. Para masubaybayan at maki-update sa aking mga next tutorial, paki-click na lang yung subscribe button at notification bell. So, paki-share na lang sa iba para mas marami pang matuto ng libre. At i-comment na rin para yung mga tanong natin mapag-usapan natin sa ating next tutorial. Thank you and see you next time.